Hello guys, Carla here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be stuffing our third paycheck of September and we have about 837 here. The reason why it's a bigger paycheck was because this is including my husband's Labor Day pay. Like for my shop, since my shop has been slowing down, I've been putting in like $100 a week now instead of $300. So he's been having the majority of it. So this time around he got paid about 830, I think, with that Labor Day because he did work, and he also got the holiday pay. That's why it's a lot. We're gonna start off with my wallet, and most of these categories are empty, so we don't have to like roll over anything. I think all of them is empty except for the rollover. So we have our usual amounts here. For food, we are putting in 120, so that's 6 20s. And let's just double check. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, and that is usually for the week. And I budget per week now, if you guys are not caught up, or if you've seen my previous videos where I budgeted bi-weekly. We do it weekly now since my husband got that new job. Miscellaneous gets $10 as always. Mia gets $25 for her budget, and I get the same amount as well, 25. And this is just the wallet that I take with me every time we leave, and it doesn't have any of my sinking funds. And then the rollover, I just use that for anything that we needed, like not really needed but want. So last time I think I got some clothes, so it's just been kind of mine and my baby's extra money. If we have leftover, we put that in there so we can use that money freely. Alright, so we're moving on to the sinking funds. Now I did touch 2 of my sinking funds. My gift sinking funds, I took out $75 because we bought gifts for our 2 friends that had their birthday. Like, they have the same birthday as my husband, so we also went out to eat. So I used a couple of like the food money along with the gift money with that, for us to not be able to kind of swipe our credit card for that since it is gifts. And the other one is our car maintenance because my husband needed to get his car tags, his new one, so we got that too, and I used a car maintenance for that. So we took out $25 because we were late on doing that. We just did that today, and today's the 17th. So it was really helpful for us to have those sinking funds to help us out. And I think I also got a question that I saw, that what do I do with the leftover sinking funds at the end of the year? I just roll that over to next year. I don't really like budget year per year with my sinking funds. I just let it roll over to the next year. There's not really like, hey, I gotta spend or transfer it somewhere else when, you know, it gets to the end of the year. I just roll it over to the next year. Miha gets $10, and as you guys know, this is her savings account, and once it reaches 1,000, that's when I'll put it into a high yield savings account, but we're not quite there yet. We do, however, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. 790 in her savings account. That should be 800 at the end of September. So we're slowly but surely getting there, and you know, we have a long time for us to kind of save up for that. And medical gets $10 as well. Okay, we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 in our medical fund. And gifts gets $10 as well. This had 275 and now it only has $200. It's still a lot, so we're putting in the $10 in there. That makes it 210. Christmas gets $10, and I think right now it's 100 days until Christmas, so it's pretty exciting. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 510. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there, but we have 510 here in our Christmas sinking funds. And then family time gets $10 as well. So now we have 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, $200 in our family time cash envelope. And last for our sinking fund is car maintenance. We took out $25 from here, so we're adding $10. We have 102, 20, 40, 50, 250 in our car maintenance. And then as always, I'll update the trackers on the back after the video, just so it's not so time consuming, but I do use that and it comes in really handy to have those trackers in my sinking funds. The next thing we're gonna do is my bills binder right here. So rent gets 227, so I have 200 here, 20, 5, 6, and 7. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's 454. That's halfway there, and I did divide our rent for 4 paychecks instead of 5, since the 5th one is a bonus one. And then electric gets 30. That's 20 and 30. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 50, and $60 for electric. So pretty much all of our bills are halfway there now because we're doing it in 4 paychecks. Wi-Fi gets $18 as usual. And let's see, 5, 18, 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $36 for our Wi-Fi, and we do pay $72, I think. And then insurance gets 30 as well. So that's 20, 40, 50, 60 for insurance. And then my phone gets $21, just because my phone is $83 a month. So we have 20, 41, 42. And then my husband's phone gets a 20. It's a lot of 20s. So it has $40 in there. And then subscriptions is completed. Gas gets 20, 20, 40, 60 for gas. And the next binder I have for you guys is my pink one, which is my favorite binder, not just because it's pink, but because it has all the fun things in there. So we have emergency fund, and I actually favored emergency fund again. So this one gets 100. 100, so 5. Okay, so I've been trying to have them, but I favored it again this time around. All right, so emergency has 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 20, 40, 60, 1, 2. So that's $262 in our emergency fund, and we're like 3 paychecks in, so I'm really happy about that emergency fund. And Debt Snowball does get some money as well. It gets $81. So let's add that to the Debt Snowball. And we're trying to prioritize my Robin's credit card right now. Debt Snowball has 1, 50, 20, 90, 200, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3. So it has 243. It's only like a couple of dollars behind from our emergency fund. So that is good. And then $5 savings challenge doesn't get anything, so this is the 10, but the $50 savings challenge does get $150. So I changed them to hundreds because they were just getting too thick. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 850 in our $50 savings challenge, and that's really close to like 1,000, and our goal is 5,000, and that goal is for me to be able to go home to the Philippines next year, hopefully when there's no quarantine, or you know, hopefully everything is better than here's hoping. But that is it for this video, guys. I always appreciate you being here and watching my videos, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.
You came along, couldn't look away. Somehow you turned my life completely